I have the Maybelline Dream Liquid Mousse in the shade, I believe it is Porcelain Ivory, shade 10, Porcelain Ivory. I'm not sure if this is going to be a very good color match for me, but I have bought it to try. I was looking for a more of a dewy foundation, but Maybelline only carries a dewy foundation in the darker shades. It's more like the really dark shades, like past olive skin, so they don't make a dewy foundation in anything lighter. So I'm gonna give this one a try. I also have the matte mousse, and I think the other one is called a liquid mousse, and I realized after getting home they're all different varying shades of color, so I don't know if this is going to be a little bit too light on my skin or how this is going to turn out, but I am going to test this out and see how well this looks. This is the finished foundation look with the Maybelline Dream Liquid Mousse Poreless Perfection in shade 10, Porcelain Ivory. Kind of might be showing up a little pale on camera, but in person it looks a little lighter, but nothing like too drastic. It's just the lighting makes it look really bad, and my skin is terrible. I don't know if you can see the close of the flake because I've got such dry skin on my nose. I don't know if you can see up here too. I do have extremely dry skin, and I try and moisturize as much as I can, and I have used many different primers and I haven't found one that works. I even tried the, I think it was CoverGirl primer meant for dry faces. If you have dry skin, I used that one quite a bit, and I don't really find any of the primers make that much of a difference with it. So my nose is always gonna be parts where it's flaking. If I could find a foundation where it does not flake, or even a primer or something for my skin so it's not as dry when I put on foundation, as I do have some skin sensitivity, so I tend to stay away from the ones that have, you know, like hyaluronic acid in it and all those kinds of things, because it does irritate my skin. But I don't think it looks too bad. Right now I just have the foundation on and lipstick. I do not have any eyeshadow on or anything as of yet, but it goes on pretty easy. I was going to use my Maybelline little sponge thing that I got, but I decided to go straight in with one of my fingers instead, and I just gently pat it on. It goes on pretty seamless because I was looking for a more of a full coverage foundation, because I do have a lighter one that I use regularly, but I was looking for a little bit more coverage than what I normally have, and it went on pretty easy. So it's supposed to be the poreless one, but with my skin it kind of looks a little bit different on me, but I don't think this color is that bad. I think it will look a little bit better once I have my eyeshadow on, my eyeliner, and I also do, sometimes if I'm doing a full face of makeup, I do some bronzer right just in the cheek area, and then I also do a little bit of highlight. So I think that with a full face done, I think it will look alright.